Okay, well, I mainly came here to thank Jeng, Pam, Lisa, and Paul for giving us such a fairly good discussion. And I learned a lot. And I hope that you find it very helpful. And as their teachers as well, I would like to share with you prospective students one thing, which is basically a summary of what they have been talking about. And everybody talks about themselves. Even I myself, when 21 years ago, I came here to California to interview for my real job, my advisor gave me the same piece of advice. Just be yourself. Why do you need to be yourself? Because if you can't be yourself, if you find that you need to be someone else, then that is not the school you should go to. That is not the job you should take. And so that's a very key thing. But you also know that in the Western civilization, there's a very ancient wisdom that has been teaching you to know thyself. And how do you know thyself? Okay. Now, when you are still a student, working on your very important decision, the next phase of your life, this is what I would suggest. If you want to know yourself, if you not want to have thoughts, you need to be a thinker. You need to be a habitual thinker. In other words, you need to set goals. And how do you become a thinker? As students, you need to read. You need to read, you need to be a reader. The more of a reader you are, the more of a thinker you will be. The more of a thinker you are, the more you will know yourself. The more you know yourself, the more you will be confident of yourself, and the more you'll be able to contribute to whatever campus that you're going to. The question about what are you going to bring to the campus is really a question of how confident are you of yourself. What confidence do you have of yourself? And confidence has to come from within. And this coming from within must come from your intellectual, your spiritual, your personal, your whatever, everything combined together. And while you are in school, living your everyday life, it's best to think more about this and cultivate good habits. Cultivate good habits. Be a thinker. Thinking about what? Thinking about, I heard Pam mention one little sentence. Be a good person. That's my favorite sentence. And people tend to forget that, well, why do you go to school? Why do you go to such a achieve higher education? Because you want to be a good human being. And if everybody can remember that, then you can be truly yourself. And you don't need to be what? Working on putting a special impression on anyone. Anyone. You can just be yourself and be as nice as possible to anyone you meet. And your life will be what? A very natural and a very good one. Okay. So that's, and again, I want to thank Lisa, okay, Ishang and Pam and Paul, and for putting this together, and also thank you for coming on Saturday afternoon, and I hope you find it helpful. Thank you very much. Let's give it a round.